One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Badgers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback.
Oh my God.
This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. On the ground, it's Davidson.
Ooh, I thought I was busting through the hole.
27.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. This punt will be down just inside the 40-yard line. Running behind that left side. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. He's got an open man. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Wisconsin quarterbacks always know their role. Sometimes they got to make the big plays, from a Darrell Bevel to a Russell Wilson.
And knowing your role means knowing that you're going to hand the football off a lot. You're going to be a play-action team and pick and choose your spots. But it won't be an offense with Wisconsin that it's opening up. It's throwing the football 30, 40 times a game.
Wants to go up top on first down. Card in the backfield. It's Dupree. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds after 37.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Dropping back, it's Edwards. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Fires one high and deep. Snags it at the 30, still running. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Bring in the heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Dances away to buy time. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
They kick it away on 4th down. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Looking for room. It's Dupree. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Swings it out to the flat. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Badgers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to scramble. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I thought he would hold the block there, honestly.
Chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik.
That was fucking throwing it up for somebody to intercept.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a punt. Here on third down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football on that play.
Trying to start the drive with a pass.
I'll take that, thank you.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Not the biggest return, but he sets him up inside the red zone at the 19.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
He'll start this drive firing. Looking for the end zone.
Bro, what kind of lob was that?
He really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Why was that a lob?
Now you just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense... Exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
Damn.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Maybe he wasn't open, but he landed it, man.
They go to the ground. Noses his way forward. Maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Mississippi State is ahead early in Stark Vegas, but that's not exactly Dak Prescott out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Michigan State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Rushes on him. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown, Clemson. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Barry Johnson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Good timing on the quick out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Swings it out to his running back. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll start this drive going to the air. Floating away. Unloads to the wideout. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Now improvising. Caught near the sideline, it's Williams.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football around.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Bro, you threw it right to him.
Looking for more room. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Badgers. And what a turn of events as his defense gets the pick 6.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Wait, I thought I did. Okay.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll leave it with the lone back. Oh, better look out. It's a seam wide open. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And the point after is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Edwards. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Wow. The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He wants to change this route. On 3rd down, going up top.
I think
over the middle, it's Anthony. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
I could go for this.
The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Badgers will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. They punt it away on 4th down. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Motion from the wideout. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Looking deep down the right side.
No, like I'm using that.
For a big play on 1st down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense. You're late in the first half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room.
Right there,
the
bro. I'm
defense is
pressing
ready for it.
square.
So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did.
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Bro,
Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
How are you not just catching
Well, you see them
that?
there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop.
He lost one down the sideline. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection.
That's
That's going to wrap up the first half.
touchdown.
Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Ooh, that was so beautiful.
Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Fires to the tight end. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
They'll run the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe.
Damn,
Second
the
and
faster
7.
quarterback is...
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dupree. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
You can accept it.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. They'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll try the right side. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense.
Oh, trickeration. He's throwing it. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs.
If you're going to try and throw the ball on fourth down, let the quarterback do it. Leave your offense out on the field. Why are you having your up man try to do something that you know he's not going to be very good at doing? It's a bad play call on fourth down.
Blitz.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
Shows him the stiff arm.
Damn.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
Second down, he'll throw it. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
And the Badgers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. They'll go to the ground. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Rolling the dice and bringing it out of the end zone did not pay off. He's out of bounds at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Hands it off. Plows through the defense. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Man, he tried to do all he could. He broke one tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting him left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm to the football, to gang tackle. If one guy misses, another one's there.
No doubt. And the staple for the offensive coordinator or the offensive line coach is block those guys. Don't watch them tackle our guys.
Snap it to the back. And the ball's on the ground. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Yeah, I think it was a fumble.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Tigers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. To throw, it's Klubnik. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Here comes Clemson with another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Still looking on the move. He'll try to do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, just nowhere to go there. And it started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it. So he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And that is one the quarterback is going to wish he had back. Receiver wide open, and he just threw it way too far out in front of him. He's never gotten into a rhythm, guys. This is one of the more talented guys in the entire country, and he's way under 50% completions in this game.
Punt is on its way. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll leave it with him. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. You want to talk about controlling a game? This Clemson defense hasn't even allowed 150 yards.
That's insane. I mean, that is video game type numbers. That's crazy. You can't You can't find that kind of numbers anywhere. This day and age, so much offensive firepower and speed all over the field, and this defense said, I will have none of that, and shut everything down.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Here's the pressure. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. On the run, it's Davidson. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the 4th quarter, with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
Creates a little room. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Klubnik. Under fire. Hit as he throws. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The delay of game pushes the offense back. He wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Fires to the big fella. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Back to throw, it's Edwards. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick an extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for two? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He leaves it with the back. And a really short game before. Gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there.
Man, we hear so much about aggressiveness. Interesting spot. You know, you're on your side of the field. It's a tie game. The clock ticks out. It's not the worst thing in the world, but we can't make a mistake in this situation.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And I'm going to be really curious to watch this offense and see how much faith and trust they have in themselves and the weather, right? Like, it's passing situation, it's a 2-minute situation. You practice spreading this ball all over the field. Can you do that? Because this is not ideal weather, and you can't make a mistake here.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. The inside handoff. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Offense uses a timeout, 17 seconds left on the clock. And the Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Pressure coming. Rolling, throwing, looking right. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And this team's been very solid all across the board. And it's got to be a fun unit to coach, especially when you got cornerbacks out wide that you can just depend on. You can leave them on islands, you can vary coverages, and you see it right here. He breaks on the football, he understands where it's going, and that's such a luxury to have a guy out there that you can trust for a whole football game.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played today.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. on to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They were on the move, but two straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. He might want another play. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. It's complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. It's complete to the left. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Caught behind the line. It's Harbor. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. On the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but... Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. He's brought down, but it'll be... This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack.
And the sack all the way back at the 5. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On his way from around the 50. Returns like that are why you don't... We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To the ground with the back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pocket breaking down. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. The sweet feet buy a little time. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. Across the 45. At the 40, there he goes. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They got him for the sack. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching.